Okay, so let's have a look at our exam here. We have the AP Chemistry 2023 free response question paper, and we are trying to solve the first question. Question number 1, it's asking answer the following questions related to the manganese compounds. The manganese has several common oxidation states, right? The electronic configuration, the complete one for an Mn atom in the ground state, and still he is accepting the abbreviation. So let's see from the periodic table here. I have here the S block, so S1 as we know, S2, and then P1, P2, P3, P4 until P6. If you don't know what we are saying, just please go back to our videos explaining that. And then I have here the first period, so this first period 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the number pen is going a little bit weird, 4 and 3 and 5, 6 periods here. So I'll be starting from the first thing, so I'll be starting from the beginning until I reach into manganese. This is manganese in the transition metals that I want to reach to. So I'll begin from the beginning. Since you are starting electrons from the beginning, you will put first period 1 S2, and then you will start putting the electrons in the second period. So that makes this a little bit bigger so we can see better. And then I will have 2s. I'll go to the second period, still having more electrons to fill, so I will say the 1s2 to write it here, and then I will go to the second one. I'm filling the second period, so I have electrons to fill that, so 2s2, and I'm gonna go and write it. This is the 2s2. Going back to the periodic table, this is all what I need. This is going to the second period by block D, so it's full until the end, to P6 until the end. I still have more electrons, so I go down to the third period, still in the S, so it is 3s2. I don't stop, I still go to the P block again, still in the third period, so I will say 3p and then continue until the end, until argon it will be 3p6. And here in the argon, I actually could have started with abbreviation for the argon. So there are two methods to do this. Either I get the abbreviation and write it totally, so I write argon. This is actually the noble gas, the last noble gas abbreviation method. Just put it in brackets like that between the for the concentration brackets we see in the equilibrium. And then, or I can write the full annotation from the 1s2 to 3p6. So look at here, this is continuing until manganese. Look, where do you have? I have the fourth period, 4s2, so I will write down the 4s2, and then I will continue to the next two. I will write F4s2 here if I did the abbreviation option. Then I have here the manganese as the transition in the D block. In the D block, this is the previous noble gas, as I said. This is the argon, that's why I wrote argon in the abbreviation, and I have the two options, either writing argon or writing everything. In the D block, this is the D block, and I'm going to show you the D block. This is the transition metals. Let's make it colored here so I can see it. This is in the fourth period. I will make it with a color, or let's change the color so we don't confuse with the manganese. We'll pick another color. In this transition metals and everything here is always ending in D, but I will not say 4D, I will always say 3D. So whenever you come to the D block, you have to minus one number. In all the D block, I will minus one number. So that will be 3D, and then I stop at 5, it is 3D5. This is the electronic configuration at ground state for the manganese.